So it's been about, I would say, 20 minutes since I found out Avicii passed away. I, I'm speechless, shook, sad. Not a lot of celebrity deaths affect me to a point where I'm just kind of just stunned. Don't really have any words to say, but I think the fact that it's hard to express my emotions and how I'm feeling is a good indication of how Avicii impacted my life. I started listening to Avicii around 2011, maybe. Levels, Seek Bromance, Silhouettes, The Night, The Days, Fade into Darkness. All those are just great productions by Tim Bergling, Avicii, Tim Berg, any artist name he did use. It's hard to believe. I went on Twitter just to check Twitter, and because up till now it's just been a blue sunny day, getting ready for the weekend, Friday, and then I just scrolled through and saw that he passed away. And just scrolling through my timeline, you can see how influential and how much of an impact Avicii, Tim Bergling made on other influential artists, DJs, producers, and his sound was so iconic. It could really be heard in Seek Bromance, Levels, Silhouettes. Love that sound that he pioneered or produced. And he's really one of the artists that made me fall in love with dance music. It's sad. I never met him. I never saw a show of his. Now I will never. This is just sad. This might look like a smile, but it's coping, I guess. I don't know what else to say. I think a lot of influential DJs like Martin Garrix or Tiesto, they both posted they have no words, and I don't either. Obviously they knew him in a colleague or personal level, maybe, or have worked with him, played with him at a festival. I haven't. I think those years where Avicii was exploding and when Levels took off, and it really opened my eyes to dance music. It's just sad. I don't know who said it, but I think it might have been, I don't know, I'll insert it if I remember, but someone posted Fade into Darkness just as a tribute to Avicii, and it's sad because speculation leads to believe that darkness is what led to this loss of life so early. It's 28. And that's just way too early. And he's, like I said, made such an impact, and it's a death that has just stopped everything what I was doing today, and has just made me stop and think and reminisce of the good times that I had to Avicii. It's one of those deaths where I've told my friends and they're just shell-shocked as I was. I don't want to believe it's true. That's kind of one of the things I've had as well. But yeah, it's just, I think I'm going to write a blog instead, because I can't articulate the way I want to. But I've been thinking of just ways to pay tribute. Like, it's so fresh still, that it's just hard to fathom. It's something you really don't want to. I think almost episode 1 of EDM Weekly, my radio show, podcast, I played Avicii. The very early episodes that really 5 years ago, that when I was just getting started, it's his music that contributed to the passion I have for music, and I think it's only right to do a tribute show next week. I don't know if it's just going to be a compilation of my favorite Avicii music, productions, Tim Berg music, whatever's out there. It just feels right to celebrate his career, his life, his accomplishments, the influence he had in the genre, around the industry. Yeah, it's not getting easier. The more I think about it, the more time passes. I found out it just stopped me. It stopped me, and I just wasn't sure how to react. It was a really good day up till now. Now it's a tough day. And it's recently Swedish House Mafia made the return to Ultra, and I had these all nostalgic feelings because Swedish House Mafia was big at the time. Avicii also, could say they're 1-2 as far as superstars, both Swedish. It made me feel nostalgic about I guess the good old days to early 2010s, where it wasn't as serious. It was, and I don't know, there was that one sound, I'm sure some of you can relate, and think back to those times where those were the sounds of Tomorrowland and the European Festival. I didn't want this video to be a follow-up or a reaction video, but for me a vlog's just a way to, I guess, talk about it and just have a conversation detailing how Avicii's impacted my life. Because he has, and it's a sad day. It's a sad day.